What's that?
I'm under a time over here.
Oh, is that it? There's a time clock? Uh-oh.
Both of these.
I got a 7 o'clock.
All right.
We're ready?
Are we ready? All right. So it is, oh, look at that, almost 6:30. I'm going to call the regular board meeting to order. Please join me in the pledge of the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a lot of familiar faces, and I want to remind everyone, our mission is to encourage everyone to be and see their personal best through successful learning experiences. Become your best. With that, we move to item 4, adoption of the agenda and consent agenda as an order of business, with the identification of items to be taken off the consent agenda. I need a motion?
I move that we adopt the agenda and consent agenda as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
All right, now we need to consider approval of the consent agenda as adopted. Approve the minutes from September 16th, 2025 Board of Education meeting. Approve the financial report for the period of July 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2025. And approve bills for the period of September 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2025 in the amount of $2,294,318.36.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Opposed? All right. Item 6, Board District Leadership, Strategic Planning, Legislative Updates. Scott?
All right, thank you. Yesterday, we had an opportunity as Sheboygan County districts to meet with 2 of our local legislators. Lindy Brill provided an update as far as happenings that she's involved with. One of the primary areas was a cell phone bill that you may have heard about that is being advanced through the Assembly and Senate, and I believe just hit the governor's desk as well. So while 90% of districts throughout the state do have a form of a cell phone policy, it looks like we may be looking at a specific requirement, which if that passes, we certainly will take a look at ours and make sure that we're compliant and doing what we should there. Joe Sheehan of the 26th, he had several updates. He reiterated that movement of the cell phone ban. He talked a little bit about additional ways to certify teachers through their student teaching experience and utilizing summer school as a potential way of doing that. Again, looking to provide districts with some increased flexibility as they work with universities and other certification programs. But that's a symptom of the issue of the teacher shortage that we're experiencing. So Joe is working with an individual or 2 across the aisle to look at the teacher shortage and to see whether they can do something at the state level to increase our pool of candidates. Working on other education-related issues as well, that being Joe. One of the things, making sure that money follows kids if they happen to transfer between districts after that 3rd Friday count. Right now, the money doesn't follow the student, so he's working on that. And voucher schools, if they receive additional funding, making sure that the same level of funding goes to public schools as well. Right now, that's not the case. Devin Lemahue was absent yesterday. There were some other general conversations, again, with the lack of an increase in state aid from the current 2-year budget. It's shifting a lot of that responsibility to local levies and local taxpayers. That's not a party issue. The current budget was passed by everyone there, both sides, Assembly, Senate, and the governor. But that's our reality, right, that it's being shifted locally a little bit. Also, we talked about transparency of the property tax bills, which was referred to. Joe Sheehan is working with the mayor of Sheboygan so that it would be itemized on their property tax bills to show how much is going out to voucher schools. If that's something that's done locally, again, just for transparency purposes, they're working on that. So we'll keep our eye on that as well. That's about it for my legislative updates.
All right. Any questions for Scott?
Can you provide a little bit more narrative around the cell phone bill, what we know about it?
Yeah, I don't know details of it. It's not, for example, that necessarily you can't have them at all. It might be okay between first bell and last bell. They need to be in your lockers or things along those lines. The iteration that may end up being passed might not be what's currently sitting on the table as well. So it's more of a wait-and-see approach. Again, 90% of schools already have a policy, so it's not necessarily revolutionary. But we may have to tweak some things based on what comes out of it.
And I did want to ask one other question.
Yeah.
On the shift, without the aid and more responsibility is being shifted onto our levy, what is, I mean, we point that out, they voted for it, but what is their reaction? Are they
Well,
just like, yeah?
And the conversation yesterday was, the superintendents in the room wanted to make it real clear and transparent that, when we get questions about this, when people receive their property tax bills, our message will be that, yes, $325 was added onto the revenue limit. However, there was no increase funding from the state to match that. So there is a shift. And we want you, as our local representatives, to know that that will be our response, so you may get calls. What will be your response? The two in attendance yesterday, they're not sure what exactly their response will be, That's the reality, though. There's no getting around it. They said, no, yep, it is shifted. It is a shift.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it is. Okay, thank you. Any other questions for Scott? With that, we'll move to Finance, Buildings, and Grounds. Do you want to take us through that, or
Amy, right?
Amy,
Tax levy?
tax levy? Or
Yep.
that's just,
That's what I just presented, yep.
that's what okay, so we just need approval of the certification of the 2025-2026 school district tax levy.
And just to be clear, when we approve it at the annual meeting, that's advisory to the board. The actual action that you're about to take is the one that...
Is the official
Yes.
stamp.
Yes.
Okay. Can I have a motion then?
Make a motion that we accept the 25-26 school district tax levy.
Second.
All in favor, say yes.
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 Opposed? All right. Consider approval of the 2025-2026 final budget. Need a motion?
Make a motion to approve the 25-26 final budget.
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right. Consider approval of snowplow bid for the 2025-2026 school year. Amy, you want to take us through that?
Yep.
Or
We talked about this at the committee of the whole, and everyone had received the chart with the three bids that we received from CNS, CG Services, and Nate's Lawn Maintenance. And we are still recommending the approval to continue our partnership with CNS Construction.
All right. I need a motion to approve the contract for CNS Construction to handle our snowplows.
Make a motion to consider, or make a motion to approve the snowplow bid for the 25-26 school year. Second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, now consider gifts and corresponding budget adjustments. Scott, can you take us through that?
Absolutely. We'd ask that the board consider the following: a donation of $500 to be used for supplies in the Panthers Fits Closet from Mr. and Mrs. Gallstad. A donation of $1,000 for the band department from Jeannie Johanning. A donation of $325 for the agriculture department from Merge Salon. A donation of $1,250 for the music department from the Peter Marsh Foundation. A donation of toothbrushes and toothpaste to be used for students in Panthers Fit Closet. A donation of school supplies from Aurora Healthcare. A donation of school supplies from Masters Gallery Foods. A donation from All My Friends and Tina Helmer for a new sensory room at Horizon Elementary School, This room is used for a refuge for students who need a few extra minutes to calm themselves or take a break.
All right. I need a motion to accept the gifts and corresponding budget adjustments.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes.
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 And thank you for those gifts. We'll move on then to personnel, support staff update. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, board liaison reports. Did I miss that?
Public participation.
Public participation.
Oh, public participation. Is there anyone signed up? Okay. Now, board liaison reports, community ed, Sally's not here, but
I'll take it for
Scott's
Sally.
gonna take it.
Thanks to Jamie for cluing me in. Winter middle school sports, area middle school students are invited to join Riverview sports teams, open to public, parochial, and homeschooled students, and you'll be able to register soon for boys basketball, girls basketball, and wrestling. More upcoming opportunities for youth and families. Babysitting clinic for grades 5 through 8 begins November 3rd at Riverview. Middle school lifting for grades 7 and 8 begins November 24th at Riverview. And family rock climb for families with ages 5 and up, December 6th at Riverview. Remember to register online via MyRec.
wow, all right. Family rock climb. All right, and foundation, Janelle.
Yes, the Plymouth Education Foundation met last week Wednesday. It was a short, quick, brief meeting, so we could all get down the hall to the community meeting about the enrollment solutions. But we want to thank the community for their partnership in turning in all your change. The penny wars and change drives that the schools held during the homecoming week was very successful. They raised over $2,700.
Wow.
That goes back to help fulfill the teacher wish list. So if there's a teacher, oh, I need a new pencil sharpener, I need more Kleenex, I need more of this and that. So it goes right back into the classroom. So thank you again for all that cleaned out your pockets in the change drawers. They also continue to thank everyone for using the Pride Pump. It's our station, the gas station at the corner of Mill Street and Milwaukee Street, across from Antoinette's Restaurant. A percentage of that Pride Pump usage comes back to the Education Foundations and benefits the students as well. And they also now have ornaments on sale. The CTE program, we have high school students that have made ornaments, and there are some, like for the upcoming graduates, and we have alumni ornaments. Those are on sale now, and they're $21 an ornament. And you can order those through the school website. The foundation has a page on the school website, but easiest way is to follow them. They're on the Facebook page, and they have an Instagram page. So you can find out and order an ornament and plan ahead for Christmas.
All right. Christmas already, too soon.
Or well, or for graduation gifts, or
Okay,
birthday,
there.
whatever.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. All right.
Support the Education Foundation. Thank you.
Thanks, Janelle. Family resource, Kathy.
Okay, in addition to their ongoing programs, Bring Your Own Baby, November 11th at Mead Library, Tiny Tots Playgroup, November 13th at the Plymouth Library, and the Biddy Book Club, November 18th at the Mead Library. We have a couple other programs going on. Triple P, which is Positive Parenting Programs. There are different workshops. Tomorrow, October 22nd, is Responding to Behaviors at School at 5:30 at the Mead Library. November is Coping with Frustration, and that's November 17th at 10 o'clock at the Mead Library. And then December is Supporting Your Child with Overcoming Fears, December 11th, 1 o'clock at the Mead Library. There's also a block party where you and your child can play and learn about the importance of building, adjusting, demolishing, and the resilience of building again. So that's open for children up to 5 years of age. That's October 28th, 5:30 at Generations. And lastly, Mom's Night Out Fitness Fusion Edition. 20 minutes of cardio and strength, 20 minutes of core conditioning, and 20 minutes of yoga. And that's November 13th, 5:30 at Generations. There's no cost for any of these programs, but you must register online. So for more information, go to familyresourcesheboygan.org.
Okay,
That's it.
thanks, Kathy. That'll move us to item 10, personnel, support staff update.
Yeah,
Scott.
just an update today for you, no action needed. Melissa Fisher has been hired as a cook and server at Plymouth High School. Dwayne Hendrickson, has resigned as custodian at Plymouth High School, and Amy Ziem has resigned as special education aide at Fairview Elementary School.
Okay, thank you. Nothing for consent. Moving on, President's report. I'll make it brief. Basically refer to the annual meeting. Yeah, do you have,
I
yeah,
didn't realize that I should sign something, and I had something I'd like to propose if I could.
you know what, Jerry, it's my President's report, so I will yield to you, and what would you like to add?
I noticed we've got all the plaques and the sporting events and everything on the walls and everything. I don't think we have anything that gives any acknowledgement to the seniors of the football team that have made the all-Wisconsin academic team that occurs every year if you're eligible. Now, you have to be a senior, you have to have maintained a 3.75 average to get on that all-Wisconsin academic team.
Sure.
We have, I have gone back 5 years, we have had several years where we've had maybe 2, 3 football players that made that all-Wisconsin academic team, but I don't know if there's any acknowledgement of it. And academically, they really should be acknowledged as well as being in the sport.
Amen. Yeah, I don't know, but we should look into it.
Yeah, we certainly can, high school admin. All of the sports have an academic all-state type team. Now, you might just get certificates in some place. I'm thinking girls' golf is a common one, things like that, but we can check into that, Jerry.
Yeah,
They all have, I wasn't aware of that.
Normally,
We've shared the information on social media in the past.
yeah, but it is an accomplishment, and yeah, thank you, Jerry, for pointing that out, because it's just another example of what a great system we have here. So, yeah, thank you.
I don't know, has that been acknowledged in the papers and everything?
I don't know if papers, but I know social media for us it has.
Yeah. So, okay, all right, thank you. And with that, we've got a good thing going here. We just need to keep it going. So, thank you to the community for their support. And I will turn it over to Scott. Scott?
All right, we've got celebrations, homecoming, huge celebration, you know, dress-up days, boys volleyball, girls powder puff, all the competitions and athletics throughout the week. Pep assembly, parade, amazing. Obviously, the football game, the dance. A lot of people spend a lot of time and energy planning all of those events for our kids. And our kids show up and participate. And if you're at the parade, you know our community shows up. So kudos to everybody, just a great experience. Special recognition for Bob Miller and Ann Whedon, who were inducted into the Hall of Fame, very deserving.
Nice.
Years and years of service. Girls tennis, Glacier Trails Conference champs. You got to get used to saying that, right? Glacier Trails Conference champs. Aubrey and Katie Fisher, special acknowledgement for state qualifying for tennis as well. I think first time in 10 years maybe that we had a state qualifier in girls tennis.
Wow.
Riverview Middle School, the musical this year is Elf Jr. Because of the topic, it's been bumped back to December, so it's a little bit later start, but watch for it. Pre-sale of tickets have already hit $250 for the students and families that are a part of the musical. They had the ability to go in and do some, take advantage of the pre-sale. But October 31st at 10 a.m., 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Line up.
Yep.
Get your tickets.
Yep, they're available to commoners like myself. Congrats to Gail Grahn. He's going to be inducted into the Wisconsin Coaches Association Hall of Fame for softball this February. Again, a lot of years of service for Gail. PHS senior Brennan Nickel was named National Merit Commended Student. Outstanding achievement for Brennan. Football, if you haven't heard, 9-0, not bad. Conference champs, playoffs begin this Friday night, 7 o'clock. Marinette gets to come to town. If we win that one, we also host the following week. So very excited. We got the 2 seed. So great season for them, and congrats to Coach Fulbrecht and his staff. And PHS Choir had their first concert last night, outstanding, and it's just the first of many. It's like that kickoff. So,
Great.
great for them. Upcoming events, PHS Fall Play, Our Town, will be October 30th through November 2nd. We host our second Enrollment Solutions Community Meeting on November 5th, 5:30 in the cafeteria here at the high school. PHS Blood Drive, also November 5th. And finally, WIAA tournament competitions. We had soccer and volleyball tonight. Cross-country and football are this Friday. Swim and dive sectionals November 7th and 8th. It's that time of year. Good luck to everybody.
And just the volleyball, they won it in 3 against, and they played Winning County on Thursday. So-
Wow.
County Thursday.
Here's the volleyball.
That's what we're hearing, all right, that's great. And Scott, remind us on the community meeting is again?
Wednesday, November 5th, 5:30 PM here at the high school cafeteria.
Okay, great. All right, thank you, Scott.
You bet.
With that, item 15, I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Vote. All right, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming.